that were mailed to the Monroe County Clerk's office intended for mortgage discharges were stolen, altered, and cashed.
News 10 NBC was the first to tell you about a criminal investigation underway involving the Monroe County Clerk's office. Tonight, we go straight to the county clerk for answers. News 10 NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey broke this story over the weekend.
And tonight she's learned that money intended to pay discharge fees on people's mortgages was intercepted before that could happen. Jen joins us now with the developing detail. Jen?
Yeah, Brett, Deanna, it looks at the moment like 16 checks that were sent by the banks to the clerk's office on behalf of people paying off their mortgages were taken, forged, and cashed. Here's part of the conversation I just had with County Clerk Jamie Romeo and the lead investigator from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office who's on the case.
How much money does this amount to? And do you know whether the checks made it to your office specifically or were intercepted before then?
So we can't speak to a lot of the specifics, but we do believe at this time that it was about $32,000 that were stolen from the checks that were originally issued for the county.
Or employees been suspended or fired as a result of what you found before bringing the sheriff's office into it?
So this is still an ongoing investigation, and we're still allowing that to run its course. I can't comment on any of those particulars at this time, but again, once the investigation is concluded, we'll be able to share those findings and take any additional steps that we may need to take.
Investigator, do you believe that there are potential other victims here, whether it be banks or people who don't know that perhaps their mortgage discharge never made it through to the clerk?
Yes, I suspect that there might be people that are unaware, and we encourage any individual to contact the sheriff's office should they be made aware that their check did not make it to its final destination and that their mortgage wasn't officially discharged.
Their checks were stolen en route to the clerk's office. There is going to be plenty of taxpayers who say, well, if you're not willing to say someone's been fired or suspended, you don't know exactly where the problem is, and how do I ensure that my money is safe with the clerk?
I think to that we would just reiterate that we have seen no further instances of this since we were first made aware of it. We've taken a number of steps internally, but that we're going to allow this criminal investigation to continue and follow it, see where it leads, and then if there are additional steps, we are completely prepared to make those additional steps if needed.
So the clerk and the sheriff's office have reached out to the 16 people they know were impacted by this. But if you discharged your mortgage in early to late spring of this year and never got that final piece of paper from the clerk's office showing it, you may want to check your records. If you run into any issues, call them right away. Brett.
Jennifer, thank you.